This short video is to show you how to open a stuck window which has only 3-point lock. So it has 2 bolts, one at the top, one at the bottom, and the central one in the middle. So all the Allen keys in the world are not going to help you with a 3-lock system as opposed to a 5-lock system, whereupon it's a lot easier. First of all, remove the handle and make sure that the most obvious thing, that this bolt hasn't been rounded off, and this is absolutely fine. And actually what happens when you open this window, the bottom of the window opens and the top of the window doesn't. After realising how it actually works, the system, I actually found this little cap in my shed, which I'm going to use to repair the damage that's going to need to be done in order to actually open this window. But a piece of white tape would probably do just as well. So you need to drill a hole very close to the edge of the window, as far as you can get as close to where the actual window closes. And I've done this just literally above the lock, so the lock is here and I've drilled a hole about 3 inches above it, and it's an 8mm hole whereupon the plug that I showed you earlier will now fit. Now behind you can see a metal bar, and what you need to do is put a pen mark across that metal bar, so I'll do that and come back. So I'm not sure how visible that is, but there's a red line on that bar now, and now I'm going to insert the handle to ensure that that red line doesn't move. That way I know that the detached part is within the locking mechanism itself. Next, using a very small drill, I'm going to drill a hole at the top end of that bar, because I know that the pin needs to slide down, or the bar needs to slide down in order to open the window. So what I'm trying to show you now is that I'm placing a very small drill in the centre of that bar, but at the very top edge of it. And once that's done, I shall open the hole up slightly to a slightly bigger drill. And once I've done that, I'm going to put a drill into it and pull it downwards, and that will release this top bar. And there you have it. The drill slides the metal bar down and it's been removed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove the mechanism and try and show you what was wrong, and it might make sense as to what I've done and why I did it. So in order to remove the mechanism, you have to remove the screws that are here and here on this 3-point system, and then remove this plastic cover and this plastic cover. So I shall take them off next. So to show you the position of the locks with the window arm closed, so it's closed at the moment although the window is actually open, you can see that the arm is down. You can see the central lock is actually sticking out, protruding. The bottom pin is sticking out, and the top pin is sticking out. So now I'm going to open the handle, and now you can see the bottom pin has been retracted. However, the top pin is still sticking out. And what we did with that hole is we were able to get to the rod with a small hole in the rod and actually pull it down. So now we need to work out what's wrong with the mechanism in order to fix it. So next you have to prise off this plastic part that was on the front, and then drill out the rivets on this side, and there's one on the other side. Then you can remove this top plate, and then this is the side that's broken, so this slice across here should actually be one piece. This piece of metal here should be one piece, and it looks like where they put a manufacturing date they've caused a very weak point which has caused this to actually split and crack. So as I need to wait for the new part to arrive, you can just replace the actual lock mechanism itself. I've put it back with only one of the chute bolts in. That's back in, the bottom one, and as you can see the top one is missing. So when you're finished it will look like that, and obviously you'd be able to open and close it as normal, but this little cover cap is what you'll be left with